Hey guys, it's Burgos here and welcome to Cow Dragon newspaper. We're going to see what's happening around the world, who is fighting against who, some of the kingdoms that I'm currently watching, how the things are progressing there. Basically everything happened in Cow Dragons right now. So I'm going to start with our KVK, by the way, where we have our first fight for the Runic Ascension statue. Where, well, it was overwhelming, but there is still a couple of fights here and there, but we managed to get the statue or Runic Assessor statue very fast. And this is not a surprise, but at least to keep you updated, I'm going to have a video of the fight most likely, and we actually face pretty decent resistance, but we still managed to actually win the fight here. Now here was one of the KVKs that I was currently watching, and this is CoD 75. We already checked the Thunder Rock. You can go and check out my previous newspapers, but so far here was a lot of fights, and this is basically most likely the things here are over. Still a couple people here and there are fighting, but here was not actually the biggest fights, if I remember right. It's not over this gate, or maybe it was down there. No, it was here the most of the fights, but right now there is basically not that much fight to see. Still, they're actually putting some effort to fight here and there from CoD 75. Now slowly we are getting to the KVKs that I was currently watching. Right now we see XTG against this one. Most likely this is a sub alliance. I don't expect here to have some fights, but we're going to check it out, this KVK 5015. Most likely it's going to be something like Mary's Farm. Actually, no. XTG is pushing. For what, by the way, they're pushing, I'm not so sure, but Hawk currently is building and XTG is taking out this this tower. This is very strange, just because right now, oh yeah, oh, they actually come from here. Okay, so they're going to try to take the Thunder Rock. There is 3 on 3. How much power these people are having, by the way? 14 billion power. That's pretty decent power. Are they alone here in the fight with the Thunder Rock? Since I'm not familiar, yeah, they actually have the Thunder Rock, but is there some other strong alliance to support them? If some fight arrive, 9.2 billion. So there is a pretty decent power. Maybe they're in the downtime right now, since they actually progressed that far, and most likely they actually block this gate. And right now XTG is pushing with Hawk. Hawk is building. So when those people come in the uptime, maybe they have to fight again over Thunder Rock just to keep the Thunder Rock. I guess the dragon is already sold. Yeah, CoD BT, very strange. CoD BT, who is actually having the dragon? Oh, they actually have the dragon, bruh. So they're maybe going to fight for the Thunder Rock, maybe they will not. Oh my god, so much great territory. What is happening here? Okay, somebody is building this tower. I am U, and most likely they actually cut out. Who is this alliance, by the way? 3 on 3. Okay, so I guess they're in the alley. And there is a small fight here, and Uel, yeah, Uel, I think it was on top with 3 and 3. So small fights, but I don't think this actually is something important. It's for in the Necrogiant, so there is a fight over the Hydra. Maybe they're going to get it, maybe they will not. This is 3 on 3 Hydra. Maybe they actually pass the Hydra to some other alliance to go there. Maybe this one, not so sure. UWA. Most likely it's going to be this one. And from there, we're jumping over the last 3 or 4 KVKs that I'm currently watching. Here is Ed, BB. BB is my last alliance. Actually, since I have like 2 years experience in Cow Dragons, I actually changed couple alliances, so it's no surprise when somebody is fighting and I'm like, oh my god, I remember these guys. Okay, so there is a big fight here. Maybe not that big, or just waiting game, you know, when people send their troops and they're waiting the enemy push, because this is not so nice territory to fight over. From the side of Ed and SPR, how much power was having Ed, by the way? Close to 14 billion power, and the other one is I cannot actually find them. Maybe they're here somewhere. Okay, I guess this is a super lance, most likely 10 billion power. It's not actually a super lance. So they're fighting. Curious over the Thunder Rock. So BB wanna have their hands over this Thunder Rock. They already have this bastion, which enemy built around the around the lines of the bastion. Do they have a bastion, by the way? Is at half a bastion, but there's going to be a lot of fights on this side. Somehow they penetrate this defense, and the choke point is going to be the hard part. Here we have one choke point, on this side we have other choke point, and it's Thunder Rock. Not so sure why they actually need that much this Thunder Rock, but yeah. They're going to fight, and they're still under Alliance territory, as you can see. Even if they go at the end of the breach, the towers that was built actually allow them that they are still under Alliance territory. So both sides actually get the buff. Now the bad thing about the ED is they cannot actually go that further because they're not going to be under Alliance territory. On the question why I talk that much about Alliance territory, the answer is simple. 10% defense, 10% attack. Everybody want to have that. If you want to play smart, you want to have these buffs for you, for your legion. You're going to get like maybe 20 or 30% more merits at the end of the day for the same amount of fighting with the same legion. It's just crazy what is the difference in the merits when you fight under Alliance territory. So yeah, both of these sides is actually getting advantage of this, and I think at some point is going to be who is going to end up their resources or their hospital elixirs. It was like 14 billion, so in total it's like 24 billion power, and BB is having like 11.7 billion power. And are they alone? Okay, they're with the other BB that most likely is super lance, 6.7 billion power. Okay, they don't have that much power, not gonna lie. They just don't have that much power, but still, they can actually try. And if they have somebody to support them, but I don't know who can actually support them here. Very, very strange situation, but at least they're going to have a fun. I mean, this is the main reason we are playing Cow Dragons, to get some fun. Oh my god, the pink numbers. This green stuff is the best mage artifact in Cow Dragons. I think I said a couple of times in my videos, but believe me, this thing is absolutely crazy. So let's see, do we have some other fight? I think we have one more. What ER and IEI are still fighting for the Thunder Rock. Absolutely crazy. Here we have something like a dual Alliance resource pits where people can actually hide infantry inside, and when the enemy pass this breach, they can go out with the infantry and just blink somewhere here. But yeah, they're still fighting. Now I think that I saw that they tried to go on the top, and yeah, Taco is going on the top to actually put some extra pressure, and on this side there is again extra pressure over what. So really I'm not so sure how long what is going to keep their Thunder Rock. They just attack it from many sides. They hold here, but if they strike them on all the choke points over this bridge and this one, I think they're going to lose the Thunder Rock. Since they're what and one more alliance, which is HBXA, which is having like 4.76 billion power, and what is actually the main alliance here having more power, 12.7 billion power. So yeah, they're facing pretty big fishes. 7.6 billion power. Here we have something like 12.2 billion power. On top there is a two alliances going for them. So at some point this chicken is going to be taken. My personal opinion. Okay, let's go on 5012 TG CMAR. I think this was already over, but GG on CMAR, that they don't give it up. And oh brother, this is a juicy fight here, what we are seeing right now. And it's actually from CMAR, they're proceeding they're actually trying to go in their territory, which is, I think that was a necro giant, if I remember right. Yeah, they want to get the necro giant. I really don't know why they don't actually go from this side. Maybe because there is a bastion which is repairing. So, oh, brother, what is this thing? Why you put this snail over your person? Oh my god. But anyway, they have a bastion here, so on this side Simar are trying to actually penetrate and maybe try to get the necrogiant, but from here it's very long way till you go for the necrogiant. You can see by the map from where you have to go till you actually end up in the necrogiant. Here is the shortest way. Here is the shortest way, but nobody actually is building here. Nobody is building here. So we're going to see what the Simar is going to do. They already have the dragon. This is something that we have to point out. The dragon is already finished. It's going to be to Simar, DC, ASC, and Rock. And yeah, they're looking maybe for some extra fun. I don't think their targets, their main target or end target is going to be to go for the Necro Giant. But still, there is a lot of fights right now on this side and people are having some fun. Yeah, absolutely. People are having some fun, and there is like 3 cavalry army groups and 1 infantry one. So they're preparing. They're preparing for some push, I guess. Okay, let's check it out. Do we have something else here? We have one more fight. Era, Rock, Roth, and Ross. Rock and Ross. Oh, brother. Ross is building. Okay, they're going to block this entrance. Yeah, definitely they're going to block this entrance with 2 Alliance Fortress. So not much from X. By the way, they put a lot of pressure here, X and Era. Even though Rock and Ross is very strong one, especially Roth. I think it was Roth, not Rock. Roth or Rock? What was the name? Rock, yeah, Rock. And they're very active, by the way. I have to mention that Rock is very active. So they're going to just solve the problem with Alliance Fortress, which is completely fine. And so if they push to have to destroy this Alliance Fortress. So this is for this kingdom. Let's check it out. And the last one, which is my favorite one, GPX, Sheesh, and SV. I actually learned their name, Sheesh. Okay, there's no more fight over this bridge today. There was a huge fight here from GPX in combination with... Who was with them? I don't remember. This one, GPX and ATH? Anyway, the GPX, it was the main leader here. They tried to penetrate this defense, but no luck. There's even Bastion here. And this bastion is so well positioned, so nobody can actually move from this gate somehow to, you know, continue building. And to rally this bastion with these big guns here is a suicide. So yeah, I don't expect much to actually happen here, but still we may get surprises, some surprise attacks, some destruction and stuff like this. Do we have some other fight here? Most likely no, it's just a single one. And here we have Beer, Wow, Uha. Are they still fighting there? Maybe right now is for the Thunder Rocks. For what is this? This is a dragon. Oh my god, they still continue trying. Maybe. They got some people, but there was a lot of fights here again. But Wow, I guess, is just holding the position. And, you know, not actually let BNR and HWG to penetrate this defense. So they're going to actually secure this gate. Still, they can enter and actually kill some units. There is a lot of gathering people around the dragon. Most likely, look at this thing. Free merititos. Even though that the donkeys is not giving that much merits. And if you kill donkey, it's very easy to be resource healed. And if you don't have any fights, and you're going to have a lot of elixir healing. So it's no issue if you kill some donkeys, but it's annoying. It's annoying. At least this is what I can actually say. So yeah, I guess this will be for the newspaper today. I really hope you guys enjoy it. like, subscribe, and of course, see you in the next video.